Welcome to Always Looking Up Subscriber Request Edition. Subscriber request number 1. I would like to see you in your glasses. Well, I wore my glasses in my very first video that I ever posted on YouTube. And I hated it so much that I swore I would never do it again. But for you, I'll do it. And but just don't expect to be seeing it in a lot of other shows, because you can't see me. It's like all you see is the glasses, and I can't stand that. The glare, and I just look like a nerd. And I've been a nerd my entire life, and I guess from now on I'm trying to not be that nerd. I mean, I know you think I was just born that way, born a nerd, but I'm trying to fight it. And I think that we all have things in our life that that they're not inevitable, that you can fight and you can win. So I'm going to keep fighting the good fight. Wired Dizzy Girl. I'm going to take care of my other request. Wired Dizzy Girl, a friend of mine, sent me a video and tagged me about wanting to know 5 unusual, obscure, interesting facts about me. And wow, I really had to think about that, because oh my gosh, I've talked about everything that I could think of in my show. I mean, I've talked about my gun accident. I've talked about the first time I was ever propositioned by a guy. I talked about going streaking. Yeah, I've talked about a whole lot of really personal things. So I thought, okay, can you handle these other things? Well, I hope so. But she requested it, so I'm going to do it. First unusual, interesting, unknown fact about me is that I have no sense of smell. I had a head injury back in 1989, and during that head injury, the brain shifted forwards into the skull enough and destroyed the nerves going to the nose. So I have absolutely no sense of smell, and people look at me like, oh yeah, you do. You can smell this. No. If you put a dirty diaper, if you put heavy perfume, if you put anything in front of me, I'm not going to be able to smell it. So, weirdest thing about that, though, I'm just going to be really honest with you about that. The weirdest thing about that is that I will still bring things up to my nose to smell. Please don't ask me why I do that. Please, I don't know. It's like it's a habit, and I've been dealing with this forever, but it's still a habit. It's still like I'm wondering if one of these millennia my sense of smell will come back. It's a miracle, I tell you. But no. They had said that there was a possibility that it could come back, years ago, but it never did. So, weird fact about me, number 2. I have one less opening than you do. Yes, I really do. Also because of the head injury. The head injury caused spinal fluid to leak out this ear. So after getting meningitis twice and almost dying, they finally decided to do surgery, close it up. So they did. The nerve was damaged in the head injury, so I wasn't able to hear So there was no reason that they couldn't take care of the other issue so that I would not get meningitis again. Weird, interesting fact about me, number 3. I've hosted some radio shows. I've done a medical talk show. I've done a talk show regarding seniors and their issues. Did a music show where I got to DJ. I did a public affairs show, which radio stations are supposed to do public affairs shows so that they are complying with their license agreements. All stations have to have, at least a public affairs program on it, even if it's a music station. So I got to do that job. Yay! But anyway, at the radio station, I got to meet one of the best singer-songwriters, Chip Taylor. He wrote #1 hits like Wild Thing, and he also wrote Angel in the Morning, or Of the Morning, the song made famous by Juice Newton back in the 70s. He is also the brother of actor Jon Voight and the uncle of Jon Voight's infamous daughter, Angelina Jolie. Now, you would think that a family like that, how could he turn out to be such a normal, cool guy? I really don't know, but he was very, very nice and very, very talented, and it was really fun to get to be with someone that successful and that talented. That just was very, very inspiring to me. Weird fact about me, number 4. First half of my life, I loved acting. I loved being in productions. Of course, everybody knows I love music, but I also loved acting. I was in such exciting shows as South Pacific, Arthur Miller's The Crucible, and other shows. Had a lot of fun. I really loved performing. Being a mom and a nurse kind of took some of that out of me. Yeah. Weird and unknown fact about me, number 5. After my babies were born, I had the cesarean sections. And after they were born, I had to have another abdominal surgery to repair some damage there to the muscle there. And when they did that repair, they moved my belly button. So my belly button has a scar around it, has train tracks around it. So what kind of weird things have happened to you in your life that have made you the unusual person that you are? And I promise I won't wear these glasses anymore. I can't stand it. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. And till next week, this is Lisa Moore on Always Looking Up.